Okay, guys and girls, let's start this week off with a rare sight at Twin Eagle Ranch. It's not been rare this year, though. We had 1.1 inch in January, and we had 0.4 of an inch yesterday. Zoom in on that rain gauge out there, and you're still not going to be able to read it, but I looked at it through the binoculars just a minute ago, and I actually was out there earlier this morning and looked at it, and it had 0.6 in it. It might be up closer to 0.7 right now, but you can see the rain is... By golly, you can tell just about how much in it by zooming in with this camera. That's pretty good right there. That is really pretty good. But you can see that the rain is falling fairly well. It's not a heavy rain, but it's a decent rain, and it's been doing it for quite a while. It started in the middle of the night, probably 3 o'clock, you know. It's raining, just spitting rain and stuff a little bit, but then it really kind of, this rain right here has been going pretty good. And if you look out there across the lake, you see the rain falling pretty good. It's a pretty decent rain. We don't see that too often here at the Eagle. That's really, we used to see it a lot. We just don't see it much anymore. The last 2 years, I guess. Quit complaining, Jimmy. The last 2 years, we've just not seen a lot of rain. 30 inches, basically, both years. Bluff looks nice over there, doesn't it? Look at that. That is Bear Bluff. Named my granddaughter Jordyn when she was about 5 years old. She said, "Granddad, that's where the bears live." And I said, "Who told you that?" She said, "Nobody told me. I just know that." "How do you know that, Jordyn?" "Because that's the kind of place where bears like to live." And as you look over there, I just happened to notice that right in the dead center of the screen is a big bald eagle. That is a big bald eagle right there, fully matured, which is probably in excess of 5 years old. The bird could be 10 or 12 years old, never know, or older. That is a big, beautiful bald eagle. I was looking at the bluff and I saw the white. That's exactly what that is. That eagle probably is enjoying the rain as well. So we catch them flying around quite a bit. We have several that live here in this area. Beautiful. The rain, as pretty as you are, Mr. Bald Eagle, the rain is more beautiful than you are. It's always good to look out and count 6 bucks out there every morning. Those are now all mature bucks, but still have to make it through another night. There's things out there that would like to eat them, so it's always good to look out and see 6 of them. Won't be long till we can be watching those giant antlers grow. Oh, look at that pretty boy there. Fat boy. That might be Fat Boy 2, which could possibly be old Melbourne. That can't be Melbourne, it's got a tag. That might be Melbourne. That's Fat Boy right there, he's a little shorter. A lot harder to know which deer is which without a rack up there to look at. Oh, TC's pretty easy to spot over there. Got all that white on the front of his face now. Just old age. Hey, got a lot of friends like that. A little gray in my sideburns myself. Not a little gray. A lot of gray, Jimmy. Old TC, it just seems like he's always around. TC is in there. If there's a little free food, he's there. Oh, I see some other deer back down in the background back there. I hadn't even noticed. Some of them laying down, looks like. There's another deer laying up there on the hill. Oh yeah, they're probably all right there. You know, when the vegetation leaves, it's amazing how the deer blend in with everything. You see those deer right down there? I think one of them might be laying... Here, come here. Here, Benelli, come here. One of those deer might be laying down there. No, I guess they're both standing up. But there's a deer laying back here somewhere, right in there. It's in that shadow. It just really blends in. So, when there's not much vegetation to hide them, God provides a color that will blend in. That's pretty cool. It is going to be a beautiful day at Twin Eagle here. This is on a Thursday morning. Chris and I went and saw Jesus Christ Superstar last night. Ooh, there's TC out in the front yard. Yeah, there's TC. There's the duck taking off. TC, the only guy out there. He's the only guy, looks like. Don't know where the other boys are. You can bet they're around here somewhere. The sun is just coming up over the mountains over there. Oh, there's another deer over there. We slip around the trees here. It looks like Fat Boy over there. Probably some others close by. Look right into a bright, bright sun. Oh my goodness, that is a bright sun right there, yes. Benelli looking at the deer. She's kind of adapting. She still wants to play with them, but they run, and so that's not, she doesn't like that. And she's not chased them. She's sort of went a little ways, but not much. Look at the lake, dead calm out there. And she's not paying any attention to them at all. She is full of vim and vigor every morning. She's like a little kid on Saturday morning that runs in and jumps in bed with you and wakes you up on the only morning you get to sleep in. The only thing is she does that every single morning. And it's 2 o'clock before I got in bed last night. By the time I got home, had a couple hours work to do. Okay, we're gonna go for a little ride today too. I mentioned that, promised that I would do that and didn't do it. I wanna go down and look at see if there's any water flowing through the spillway. I think there might be. The water's come up a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. I've had over 3.5 inches of rain in 2023. Keep in mind that is more than January, February, and March of last year. So, and that's all through basically about 6 weeks. But now it's 28 degrees out here. You're thinking, boy, I'd like to be there with Jimmy. We'd go out and try to catch a fish or two. Well, we could go out and throw and crank a little bit, but they're hard to catch right now. I did go out with a buddy of mine for a couple hours, and we caught 4 this week. Just a little time in the afternoon. We was doing some other stuff. We put the boat in the water, put the Ranger boat in the water. Went down and having a little fun. Come on back here, Benelli. Come here, Benelli. Come here. Come on. Come on, baby. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. But another day or two, and it's going to be back up in the 60s. Maybe tomorrow. So, spring is peeking around that corner. There is I believe, a little baby buck, a little yearling buck. Look at all the white around his eyes and around his throat. Isn't he beautiful? I believe that's what that is. He's down at the corner of the pens here at the house visiting. And I really believe that might be the little buck that got out. Look at the other deer down there going visiting. See, he's about the same size as they are. Come here, Benelli, come here. He's coming up here. He sees those pins in the deer and smells it. Come here, Benelli, Benelli. Come here, come back here. Come on back here. Good girl, good girl. So he's up visiting them. He's right behind that tree. He might come up around the house and get around the more mature bucks up there. Ah, look at the nice little nubbins on him. I believe that's him. So he's made it 2 nights in the wild, we know for sure. Come here, Benelli. Benelli, come here. No, he's not gonna be friends with you. He'll be afraid of you. He'll be afraid of you. Those are deer are his friends. You stay here. Come here, Benelli. Benelli, here. Come here. Come here, Benelli. Come here. Come back over here. Good girl. Good girl. You stay right here. You stay right here. You stay right here. Don't scare that little boy away. Yeah, he's gonna turn and go back the other way, but Nellie's right here by me. Stay right here. Stay right here. Stay right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the house and leave him out here and let him maybe get used to being around the house here. Yeah, he's pretty. Look how fat he is. My goodness. That's one of our That might be, is that split ears? That might be split ears right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized deer. That split ears up there visiting with him. Could be split ears baby, but I think split ears baby's in there with her. Don't think that's him. Well, he's a pretty deer though. Beautiful deer. You just stay around the house here, buddy, and you be safe. Too many coyotes come this close. One of the things that I would like to do this morning, while it's early and it's calm, 28 degrees out here. I've been out here right after daylight, back out here checking guys out. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys here. I think these are all boys. I would like to come out here and give them some feed, and that's why I made Benelli. I'm teaching Benelli to use the dog door. Taught her to use the dog door, and now I've locked her in. So she's over there whining and carrying on at the dog door. Really can't hurt that. There's TC, he's been back over there in the alfalfa pile. They have alfalfa on demand, these deer outside, so we are putting alfalfa here by the Texas Hunter feeder, you can see that. But one of the things I wanted to do is get out here and throw these bucks some food and take a look at their heads up close, because this is pretty amazing to me, and I want to try to get some tights up real close if I can of them. That's why I've left Benelli inside. There's 6 beautiful deer right there, which I believe they're all bucks. There may be a doe. No, I think they're all bucks. I want you to just see the top of their heads, what they look like right now, and it'd be pretty crazy. And 2 little, I think it's that little baby right there is the one that got out. I think the one in the middle there's 3 on the left. I believe that's just a little baby deer that just got out. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, what I want to show you, and the deer cooperating beautifully, is the deer up close to where those antlers were. I mean, the hair is pretty much grown totally back over on all of these deer, and basically they have nubbins. That's 21. The deer was born in 2021. So the deer will be his second horns this year. That might be 2113. Lucky number 13 there, I'm not sure, I can't really tell. But you can see on the top of their heads how you can just barely tell that they're bucks. That one, little nobbins there. But see how the hair's growing back over them? The hair is gonna, now that's Fat Boy right there. You can see how Fat Boy's got so, look how big he is. Oh my goodness. Fat Boy, he's not really gonna get nervous about me. He's just gonna run that deer off. TC, again, you can look at TC. You remember how big and wide and how much circumference those had. You can see that they basically just about get covered up. Here's Fat Boy. Milburn, are you Milburn? Are you Milburn? Hey, buddy, are you Milburn? See, you just barely got to get it pretty close till he's a buck. Look how fat he is, my goodness. Are you Milburn? Hey, buddy, are you Milburn? Milburn? He just doesn't pay. Said I might be Milburn, but I never would look up when I'm eating. But it's pretty amazing how difficult it is to tell they're a buck. Now, I'm standing 5 feet away from these deer. Literally 5 feet away. I've got 8 deer here now. All of a sudden, my 6 has turned into 8. Let me back up here just a little bit. I want to just show you up close, because when I get out here around them up really close, and they'll let me get right on top of them, you can see. I can't touch any of these deer around here. None of these deer around here will allow me to pet. That's a doe. Those are 2 wild does. This is 6 plus the 2 wild does. Yep. You have to look real close to tell. Those are wild does that are, again, getting just a few feet from me, a few feet away from me. And that's Fat Boy. They're trying to keep the does away is what they're doing. The bucks are being ugly. You guys, you spent the last couple of months having fun with those girls, and now you're being ugly. The girls are pretty persistent. They want to come around and get this food. Now keep in mind, we are just really getting close to green up. We're starting to green up a little already. My rye that I put out last fall is coming up. and it's getting nice. A little whisper of wind starting out there on the lake. Golly, it is cold out here, 28 degrees. I think it's only going to be maybe got in the 50s today. Look at Fat Boy. Again now, we're going to zoom in as close as we can on him. You can see he was the last to lose his horns, and he is the most visible. But now that's going to grow over. You look over here at some of the other deer. See, there's just almost nothing there. Over here to this guy. Same thing. Almost nothing there. Look at that. Now, that's a buck. You can barely see it, but boy, you got to be close. I'm standing 5 foot away and zoomed in to 6.5 power on this iPhone. It's pretty interesting, I think. I don't know. Y'all might not. Zoom back out and look and see. The little boy's not out here. The little buck deer, he's not out here with this bunch. But he's been running around here, so. That boy is aggressive. That boy, you're bald-headed like all the rest of them now. And like I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah. You are a pretty guy. Yes, you are a pretty guy. We're going to have to go riding here in a little bit. How many deer have I got here? 2, 4, 6. I just got 8. Get to moving around, it looks like I've got 15 or 20. There's only 8 of them. Zoom back out. Oh, me. 2, 4, 6, 8. It seems like there's more than that running around. They're all jockeying for position. Yeah. There's my other babies over there. They hear me talking. They come up to the front here. See if I'm going to come over there and see them. Give them any carrots and apples, treats. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Little Whitey, are you about ready to get let out of there? There's a little buck running around you could be buddies with. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little buck running around you could be buddies with. Yes, you could. Yeah, you could. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi there, pal. Oh, that's my buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything in that hand, do I? Hi there, wild child. Wild child, you're taller than Whitey. Yes, you are. Look at those 2 babies there. They're split ears. These is my babies, and they're all friends. Looky there. Looky there. I might let you out too, but I need for you girls. I know. I'm just afraid that split ears might be too old to make it out on her own. You guys are such pretty babies. I know it's not Antlers, but he's got some antlers left. Are they still there? Yeah, they're still there. Both little nubbins are still there. Hey, baby. Yeah. One of the ways that deer imprint with each other is licking. That's why they lick me every time I get around. They're awfully pretty. Awfully pretty. That's a really pretty little buck right back there. The one running around looks just about like him. Beautiful. One of Whitey's babies. Whitey will live on forever on this ranch. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. A little yearling doe over there. Now, these little yearling does may end up having... Whitey, what are you doing there, boy?